Soros-backed DAs, backed by these globalists that have an agenda. George Gascon is one of them out here in LA. They are not prosecuting, so criminals are more likely to commit crimes. That's just common sense, and that's part of the reason. Now, you're going to hear that on every single podcast. A lot of it is because of these policies and they don't want to prosecute. Yes, that's true, right? But there's something else that's going on, and it has to do with policy, but nobody's really talking about it because people don't really know and they don't understand. I'm going to show you some things. This happened this past week. It was out here in LA as well. Both of these videos I'm going to show you, and I'm going to kind of break it down because this is important to know and how to protect yourself. Here you can see these guys come in, guys sitting over there eating. Here they come, the guys, they walk in, right? Look around. Everything seems normal. Everything seems okay. These guys are still eating their breakfast or their lunch or whatever. Now you're going to see in a second, here comes the waitress. She appears to be, okay, you guys, table for two. Here's your table, right? You guys go over here. No, we're not going to sit down. We got other plans. Boom. Gun. Everybody's getting robbed. Everybody's getting robbed. So this robbery happens broad daylight. Robbery happens broad daylight. There's something that I want to point out. Why are they doing this? Here's another video real quick. I want you to see this. This happened, I believe, earlier this year. This was in LA. You see a nice couple sitting right there having dinner or lunch or whatever it is. I don't know what time of day it is. You see some crowd of people. Some guys walk in. Everything's okay. These two guys walk in. Look like they're gonna, no, what are we gonna do? Oh, we're gonna come over here. Gun out. Look it. Take off your jewelry. She's taking off her jewelry. Everybody's giving up everything. They walk out, right? Broad daylight. Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? Let me show you something. I'm going to show you. This is the part that stands out to me more than anything else. And like I said, a lot of people don't talk about this because they don't notice this. And this has not become something like they focus on so many other things, but they don't notice this part. Watch it again. They come in. Now notice. Mask on, hats on. These guys over here in the corner. Nothing. You can't really see their face, but it's whatever. You know what I mean? Normal day. Whatever. Here comes the waitress. Everything's normal. Let me give you guys a seat. You guys want to sit down? Fine. Perfect, right? No problems. You guys gonna eat breakfast, lunch, whatever. I'm gonna remove that. I'm gonna show you this one again. Because I want you to really, really break this down and look at it. Here they come. Start it over. A whole group of people sitting over there. A couple sitting over here. They're okay. Everybody's fine. Having a good day. They walk in. Here's the problem. This is what I want you to see. These guys walk in. Keeps going. One guy walks in. The next guy walks in. Look it. Mask on. Hoodie on. Nobody blinks. Nobody blinks. Everything's normal. They're just going to go order their food like everybody else. Right? That's what's going on here. Don't worry, guys. Everything's fine. We're just going to sit here and continue to eat our hot wings. Right? Here they come. Walking around. Uh-oh. Gun out. Uh-oh. On him. Here's the problem. Mask mandates. Right? Even though, and a lot of people said, I had somebody say this to me this week. Well, people don't wear masks like that no more. It doesn't matter. You are used to the masks. Masks are normal. In both of these situations, pre-COVID, people would have been on high alert. If you walked into the restaurant with a mask and a hoodie on, people would have been on high alert. They would have been on high alert. Wait a minute, what are you doing here? Businesses would not have let you come in with a mask and a hoodie on. They just would not have. Right? If you see these people that do the smash and grabs like in the mall and stuff like that, The reason that they're doing it more now and they weren't doing it back then is because you couldn't walk through the mall with a mask and a hoodie on without drawing suspicion. Now you can. So when they go back later and you went and smashed all the glass in the jewelry store and you took all the jewelry and ran off, right? When you did all that, right, before they would be able to go and let's look at the security cameras. Oh, here we go. This group of people, these are them. They didn't put their mask on until they got to the jewelry store. So people didn't do that. They didn't go into malls and do smash. I'm not saying it never happened, but they weren't feeling emboldened and empowered to be able to do so because you have to walk through the mall. So all they're going to do is go back and replay the tapes and say, okay, we saw him. He was over here by the Foot Locker. Then he was over here by the Champs. And then he was over here by Fashion Nova. And now he got to the jewelry store and he put his mask on. But we got your image all the way through the mall, right? We got your image. We know who you are. We're just going to run your face, put it on every, major news network, and we'll find you and we'll catch you. Not anymore. You can walk through the mall with a mask and a hoodie on. Nobody is going to stop you. That's normal. People are going to think, oh, he just doesn't want to get COVID because everybody else is doing it. Even though there's no more mandates, right? Even though there's no more mandates, masks are a normal thing. See, I knew this was going to be when this first started, right? When this first started, my wife and I went to a taco place. We ordered our food. Now they're making us stand outside. So we're standing outside waiting for them to call. We're standing there, and all of a sudden this guy comes, and he had a bandana around his nose and his mouth, and he had like a beanie on. And he starts walking towards us now, and he's got the bandana around his face. He got the beanie on, and I'm on like high alert. I'm like, what's he doing? Like, what's going on here? You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm kind of like, like, okay, hold on, what's going on? And then as he got closer, I realized that's his mask. Like he's just wearing the mask, and he just walked right into the liquor store. He walked past us and went into the liquor store. And that's when I said to myself, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. This is extremely dangerous because so what happened was, even for myself, now my awareness has become lowered. Now, what should have put me on high alert is not going to have me on any. I'm just going to write it off as somebody who wants to protect themselves against COVID. Not even really that. I'm more writing it off as people wear masks. He had to wear a mask. That's his mask. Right? So I started thinking like, wait a minute here, man. This is not good. This is not good. If people are not being aware, their senses aren't aware to this, people are going to feel like they can do more things. The number one thing, like when you're committing crimes, this is what I'm saying. Like you have to have been in that element before. And I've been in that element myself. Like when you commit crimes, you want to get away with committing the crime, right? Especially if they're financial crimes, like you trying to rob people and stuff like that. You don't rob people to get caught. You want to rob people, get away with it, get the money and go, or get the valuables and go and go on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? Like if you were going to go up into Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles and rob a guy for his $200,000 chain, I don't want to get caught. I want to be able to get that chain, get it off to where I need to get it off to and get the money and live good. I mean, eventually things catch up, but you worry about that stuff later. You're committing crimes. You're out here just making money. You're out here trying to get it. Like you're not worried about all that stuff. So that's why I joke with people. I'll be like, man, if this was 20 years ago, I'd be rich because it's so easy now. Like, that's the one thing that you worry about. Like, you're out here trying to do stuff. You're like, man, what are they got cameras around? What witnesses are around? That's reality. That's how you're thinking as a criminal, right? But now it's like, who cares? I'm just going to wear a mask, wear a hoodie, in some cases wear sunglasses. You're not going to even be able to tell it's me. I don't care. I'll go in there and commit as many crimes as possible. I'll walk through the mall, all through the mall for hours. No one's going to know who I am. This is the thinking that a criminal is going to have. He's going to have that type of thinking like, who cares? What are you going to tell the cops? What color eyes I had? Oh, you had brown eyes. Okay, how many other brown-eyed people are there? It's not like Shaq is out there committing crimes. Or is he only 7 foot, 300-pound guy? Like this, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is easy. You're making it easy.